What's going on, everybody? Rob here. You are watching me self-quarantining myself for the second day in a row. I'm here in my basement just hanging out, just, watching the world go fucking crazy. I took a shower today for the first time in 3 days. I put on this t-shirt to commemorate what's going on. Which I feel is like wearing the band shirt to the band you're gonna go see. Which is kind of weird. No, but I've had this shirt for a really long time. I've been thinking about this for a long time. The Black Plague wiped out fucking 60 million people? Something? 50 million people? Imagine like every other person you know dying. That's a lot of fucking people! Did you see the videos of the Italian people singing in the fucking streets? That's a good one. Playing their instruments off their balconies and singing in the streets. The one at nighttime. That's a good one. The crazy thing to think about, however, is that that same shit was going on hundreds of years ago, probably, in those same buildings, in those same towns, for the last plague. But people weren't obviously capturing it on their phones and uploading it to the internet. But crazy, human beings and just coming together and all that shit, gets you teary-eyed knowing that this has been going on for hundreds of years. Speaking of Instagram, I'm still posting, after many years, I'm still posting middle fingers. That's all I'm doing, just for years now. So you can always count on me to keep up with the times and middle fingers. They still haven't verified my account. Somebody out there can help me out with that, for the love of God. And oh my God, the emails. Have you been getting emails from every single place that you have visited or bought something from for the past 10 years that are talking about their sanitary practices? I mean, every place that I've gotten a haircut from is sending me a letter about how they're sanitizing their scissors, and every place that I've ever ate at are talking to me about how they're sanitizing their menus and their napkins. I got it. I fucking got it. The best email that I got was from Spirit Airlines. They know what's up. They know the state of affairs. Promo code COVID. 50% off. They don't even give a shit. I'm honestly not sure whether or not it is for hot air balloon travel. I got an email from Domino's. They full on drew a cartoon out that was we will drop your pizza off on the porch at a safe distance. And I got it. That's fucking great. But what? No. It's already on the goddamn box. It's already in the fucking cheese. I don't know who's fucking making the pizza. I don't know who's flipping it in the fucking air. I don't know who's fucking coughing on it over there. I don't know what's going on between here, there, and the fucking safe distancing fucking delivery guy. Speaking of having things delivered to the house, our neighbor came over today and very kindly asked if we needed anything, which I thought was awesome. And they were we see you ordering, things are, groceries and stuff are delivered to your house a lot. We know you're, immunocompromised. If you ever need anything, let us know. If you can't go out and if you can't get things. And it was amazing, great gesture. We have amazing neighbors. We live in an amazing neighborhood. But, and I just couldn't help think, after I closed the door, the reason why they see all of these groceries being delivered to is they think that it's because I'm immunocompromised, it's just because I'm just really fucking lazy. and that like we just have our groceries delivered to our house like a bunch of fucking assholes. They don't understand. They got kids. They don't have the app. So I don't know. I felt bad, but at the same time, it was a very sweet gesture. But that is what, it brings out. It shows you that there is a lot of good. There's a lot of good. So in disturbing news, we were supposed to have an entire trip planned to Florida. We were supposed to leave today, as a matter of fact. We were supposed to be on the road at 9 a.m. this morning to head down to Florida. This is my dad right now calling me, probably asking me whether or not I'm coming or not. Hello, how's it going?
Go ahead, I can hear you, I think.
Yes, you can. How are you?
Oh, okay, there you are. Okay, kind of in the distance at first. Good. Just cleaning up around here, doing some painting and some caulking, fixing up the outside woodwork, odds and ends like that.
Some caulking?
Keep busy. Caulking, yeah. There's like nail holes where they took screw holes where they took the pool down.
Oh.
And pool patio, the screen covering.
Let's see what he has to think about this whole pandemic.
But how about you? What are you guys up to?
Well, it doesn't look like we are going to be heading down to Florida.
Why not? What happened?
Well, the whole, the world's in a state of pandemic. Pandemic-sy.
Oh, geez, that's everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's the
you
point.
Need to get away from the pollen and everything. So I think you'd be probably better off on a beach somewhere near the ocean where the air is constantly being changed. You'd have a much better, and then I don't think I haven't heard of one case of corona anywhere on the beaches. Nobody on the beaches. What about filters on your air conditioning? Got good filters?
Changed all of those out. Just waiting it out. We're gonna, we're making some videos, keeping ourselves busy.
Well, the main thing is you've got enough toilet paper.
We got plenty of toilet paper.
Good, we did too. I've got enough toilet paper for the next year.
Wow.
You got to be prepared. I mean, this is Florida. It's not only viruses. You also have the situation of hurricanes and situations of power outages and all those things. So you got to have toilet paper. That's all. I mean, toilet paper can be used for a lot of different things. It's not just for, that. There's other uses for it.
What else?
Cooking with toilet paper. I mean, it's like, if you have no power, you just take a couple rolls of toilet paper, light them up, those things will burn for an hour. Cook anything you want on. Better than charcoal. But you don't add anything. You don't want to add any fluids or anything. Spray them. Just the way they are. Just get the match to them. They will heat up your food.
Huh.
And then there's always using them for filtering water. You put them into a screener and just put about 20 sheets of it in the screener, and you can filter almost anything, and the toilet paper will hold back the. Of course, that's if you get the good toilet paper. If you get the real cheap stuff, it might just fall apart. But so you can filter your water, you can filter your coffee, whatever you want to filter. But a lot of uses for toilet paper. It's amazing. You can wrap your house up in it; it'll protect your house or your trees. Well, I don't have to tell you. You know all about that, right?
Well, I'll keep you up to speed if anything changes around here.
Yeah. All right. Very good.
All right.
Okay,
bye. All right. That was words of wisdom from my father. I hope you learned something a little bit about things you could do with toilet paper and whatever other random madness came out of that encounter. But what was I talking about? was the fucking holy shit? Where the fuck was I? Where was I? What the hell happened? In other news, we're not going to Disneyland anymore. Yeah. We were supposed to be going with the Simply Nailogicals, Ben and Christine. We were supposed to be going on a family fucking vacation down to Florida next week, 2 weeks from now. We were going to be going down. We were staying at one of the resorts. We were going to be making a couple videos. We were going to be on their podcast. We were going to be having a hoot down in Florida, but not any longer. Canceled. Fucking canceled. Disney a couple days ago canceled the parks. They're no longer going to be open. Not like I'd want to fucking go. International travel, I think, is fucking out of the question now. I don't know whether or not they closed the borders between Canada and here, but I'm sure that's coming if it hasn't already. Saved a bunch of fucking money. That's for goddamn sure. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of happy about that. But at the same time, very unhappy about the circumstance of just not hanging out with friends. Very unhappy about that. It sucks. So, not going down to Florida anymore. Bummer. I was really excited about being on their podcast. I've been watching the podcast. It made me start thinking about doing a podcast. I mean, technically, is this a podcast? I could probably podcast this. I could probably just take the audio from this and just make it a podcast. Do I need somebody else on for this to be a podcast, or can I just be talking to myself? Huh. Maybe this is a podcast. Maybe I'm podcasting. Maybe I'm a podcaster now. Huh. Did this just turn into a podcast? What the fuck is happening? Maybe if I just put a microphone in front of me. Maybe if I just put a microphone in front of me, this becomes a podcast. Hold on. This isn't hooked up to anything. But I think we just did it, you guys. I think we just became a podcast. Sweet. All right. Welcome to the SelfQuarantine podcast. I'm Rob. Now, what do you do on podcasts? Can I talk lower now? Just like they talk lower on podcasts. A lot calmer. I don't have to be like as crazy and zany and screamy anymore. They relax on podcasts. They just hang out. So now we can just hang out. This is nice. I like this. Just podcasting. You talk about things, right? I guess that's what we've been doing, right? Tom Hanks, how's that guy doing? He's been sick for a couple days. Is he showing symptoms? Is he still in Australia? I want to know more. Actually, I'm going to tell you a crazy thing. I know somebody who knows Tom Hanks, like, very well. He's quarantined. He's quarantined in the same hotel. Well, I don't know if Tom Hanks is staying in the same hotel, but he's quarantined in his hotel in Australia. True story. I am 2 degrees separation from Tom Hanks, so there's that little tidbit of information. I just feel like in a podcast you like talk about things. You just mildly talk about things, like casually talk about things. I can casually talk about things. I can casually talk about things. You know what I mean? I can casually hang out and talk about things. You know what? I was actually thinking about doing a show over on Threadbanger called Man vs. Virus. I already created a little graphic for it right here. What do you think? What do you think about that? Anyways, Jesus Christ, that was fucking boring. What should we talk about? I keep on they keep on doing this. Like I'm looking over here, like somebody else is going to talk to me. Maybe somebody will. One day. I don't know. This could be the end of the podcast for right now. I wanted to mention that Immoral suggested a Rob Ross painting tutorial, and I thought that was a damn fine idea. So yeah, that's all I gotta say for today. I'm gonna edit this together, put this up. I think we're gonna write and shoot some Threadbanger stuff upstairs. Like I said, I don't know if I mentioned it, but Corinne is going to be. I don't need this thing. This isn't even plugged in. Corinne is making bread upstairs, or she's going to attempt to make bread upstairs because we forgot to buy bread. That's like, here's the thing, we bought like all of like the necessary supplies for like all the stuff that you need for like way out. Like we bought like corn and beans and fucking rice and all the other bullshit that like you need like for the end of the world, but we forgot to like buy like the shit you want to eat like right now. Like, you know, if you want to make like a grilled cheese sandwich, or you want to make like fucking like, I don't know, anything good. You want to have like a bowl of like Lucky Charms. Like we don't have any of that shit. Like we have beans and rice, milk and like bread and all the good shit. Like we forgot the stuff that like we need for the next 2 weeks that we like should have bought, like that you just thought like you could have bought for the next 2 weeks. Like we don't have. Like we got like the dehydrated fucking camping shit. Like we'll be fine on all that. But Corinne's trying to make some bread because she wants a grilled cheese sandwich. So we're gonna see how that goes. Lots of fun when you are self-quarantining yourself in the house. Who knows what tomorrow may bring, but it's gonna be a good one. I'll see you next time.